Hi, I'm Azrael Reinhardt, going to be reading from Souls of the Abyss today for you. I'm going to read choices. I've spent the last month thinking about how a simple choice can change a life drastically. It seems like Samhain always brings about a sense of reflection in me. I've spent the last week having some interesting conversations, as I always seem to do with this particular friend, but it's given me things to ponder. In my life, I have loved many things, but few people. I suppose that comes from not finding many things that don't hurt. But tonight I'm thinking on this. My first love was my third grade elementary best friend. I thought he was made of sunshine, and I loved nothing better than him. He remained my best friend, though he had his own friends later in life. He is now happy and living in Tulsa, doing quite well. He took a piece of my heart all those years ago, and I miss him still. I miss having a friend to goof off with and laugh with. My second love came in my teenage years. He was the first boy to serenade me. I'll never forget that. Riding around in a van, this cowboy stole another piece of my heart. I had eyes only for him. But as time does, that didn't work, and we lost track of each other. I went on to live my life as he is his. He is now married to a great woman and has beautiful children. He will always carry a piece of me, and he is aware of that, and I think maybe I ended up with a piece of him as well. My third love was, as an adult, a forbidden love that couldn't be, and through a period of many years, he took a chunk of my heart. Time has changed things, but 10 years later, he still holds that chunk. However, I do not believe he understands that as the other two did, and probably still does not. My fourth love is my current and second husband. It is a passion between us. By that I mean a true suffering. We are as fire and gasoline, constantly burning each other. It's a bane and my greatest joy. My heart literally stopped beating twice for this one. He causes the greatest pain. Sometimes people hold pieces and lock them away forever. Others cherish it. And some, like this one, play with it as a toy and throw it in some oblique when he wishes to forget about it for a while. This one makes me wish I had control over who takes pieces. My fifth and hopefully final love was once again a forbidden one. He took a piece I wasn't free to give. Though this one doesn't abuse it, he causes pain every full moon. I can't help but stare at that silver orb and wonder where he is or what he's doing. I wonder tonight how so many pieces can be missing and how there's anything left for me to give. Perhaps there's not. I'm a bit harder now, not so quick to love people, but I think on the little choices. The one to sit with my friend during an art class, only to have him ask that one childhood question, will you go out with me? And how simple the answer of yes, that small choice changed my heart. Or how riding in a van, joyriding with friends on a moonlit night, can be so magical that it changes how you see yourself or what you want. How a simple knocking on one's door in search of another can cause such drastic changes in a life's path, perhaps. How falling in love with a poem not meant for you, but still brilliant, and something as simple as a ride home can turn into a passionate affair, or allowing someone to sit and talk in your bedroom about life, and how that can turn into something never expected or sought. I wonder how these tiny choices make big changes and huge impacts in the pieces of my soul. I wonder if other choices were made, what would have happened? Telling one no, kissing someone under the moon, asking another to stay perhaps, throwing them up against a wall and ravaging them. What if I would have written a poem back, or decided I needed to work late? What if I'd never had that talk or asked for comfort? It's rewriting history, because had I kissed that man under the full moon, he would have been mine for always, and perhaps not. Had I asked for one to stay, perhaps I'd never have found my spiritual path. Perhaps it would have renewed my faith in Christianity. On the other hand, Perhaps we would have burned each other up a long time ago. Had I worked late, I'd not have my voice now. Had I not asked for comfort, I wouldn't have found stillness in myself. Can choices be remade years later? What are the consequences of wishing it? Perhaps things are as they are meant to be. Perhaps they're not, and this is the universe giving me a glimpse of what could have been or was meant to be. I don't know. Perhaps I never will. But still I wonder.